What's going on, Motor City Sports Talk family? We back. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time we grinding. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And we talking free agent spotlight. John Brown, receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. A lot of the Ravens receivers won't be franchise tag for sure. A lot of the Ravens receivers, that's free agent probably gonna go elsewhere because Lamar Jackson isn't the ideal drop back quarterback, and John Brown kind of suffered with Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, and I think he'll be an ideal fit for what the Detroit Lions do. And we just talked about the Detroit Lions, how they are once again going to be frugal in spending their money in free agency, and we already know an organization that's been historically frugal and not wanting to play above market value, even market value to upper echelon free agents. We know to go right to the bottom of the pit of free agency, and not necessarily the teams that spend big in free agency go on to win Super Bowls. Look at the fucking, excuse my language, Washington Redskins. It's a team that, it's the bottom of the barrel, and they pay top dollar. It's all about getting the right fit, and I believe John Brown is no perfect fit in free agency for the Detroit Lions more than John Brown. He won't break the bank, stretch the field. You need a guy that can stretch the field, can play on the slot, can play outside. You got Jones that can play the slot. Gallaudet can play the slot. You got a real two big wide receivers outside at 6'2" with Jones that can get down the field, run routes, and a lot of people, expect Jones to be traded, but hopefully not, because he injured his knee early in camp and he just wasn't the same. And that was his issue. John Jones is 5'11". I said John Jones. John Brown is 5'11", 28 years old, below 30. And he a burner. He is a burner. He is a burner, man. He can take you deep. He can take it short and take you deep. I think if Matthew Stafford can form a connection with his deep accuracy with John Brown, that just gives the Lions another dynamic to do what Darrell Bevel like to do best, and that's run the ball, play action, go deep, and take shots downfield. And I think Stafford and John Brown got an opportunity to be a great connection. And it's a guy that's hungry, that's going to be trying to play for a bigger contract. Not highly regarded for free agents, but definitely, definitely makes an impact for the Lions. Can play all three positions at the receivers, outside, inside, opposite of Slay, opposite of Marvin, opposite of Gallaudet. Gallaudet lining up in the slot. You can interchange all three, bunch them up. It's just an ideal fit, man. You need somebody that can take them deep, that can take the top off the defense. You got a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. You got two big receivers on the outside that also can go deep, but also can work underneath and box out the competition with their big bodies and give you a large catch radius. I mean, that's ideal for the Lions. I just don't see no better fit for the Lions financially and, with a guy that's still hungry to really make a mark in the NFL. Stafford and Brown. If Stafford can get his accuracy under together and get timing with Brown down and form that rapport, that's a deadly couple, man, out there. Them two, and then Jones and Gallaudet, that's just really, really good money right there. You got Gallaudet on a rookie deal, you got Jones on a pretty good deal, and then you got Brown. But obviously the Lions going to go some type of way and sign another guy that I don't know, man. But this dude is just a perfect fit. You can get him in on screens. You can jet sweep to him. You can throw short to him, drag routes, crossing routes, deep routes. I mean, it's just, I don't see no better fit. You know what I'm saying? And it's different from Golden Tate. Golden Tate was a precise route running, great yak. But the difference between him and Golden Tate is he ain't as shifty as Golden Tate, agile-wise, but it's called team speed. He got the ability to take it deep. You know what I'm saying? Golden Tate to be shifty and make a few guys miss and was a highlight stick reel. John Jones got the ability to go point A to point Z. Like, bam, quick hitter. You know what I'm saying? If you planning on, bringing a heavy run arsenal and you want to invest into the right side line and don't believe TJ Lang, Rick Wagner, or even Taylor Decker on the left side is the answer, you want to invest more money into the offensive line play, you might want to get a rookie running back, the pair of Kerryon and Zach Zenner, and you want to invest more into the line once again, why not go get John Brown? He just fixes a lot of problems. Obviously, you still need a tight end in there, but he fixes a ton of problems. and you able to run the ball better, and they put 8 in the box, you know, you got Brown that's just taking the top. Great hands. You know, I just don't see a better fit than John Brown. I'm just telling you. I like C.J. Mosley. I like Bradley Roby. I think he's the best defensive fit for what the Lions do is be cheap and get a player that still got a ton of potential in Bradley Roby. You know, he probably the best defensive fit out there for the Lions. But John Jones, man, John Jones. Why I keep calling this guy? John Brown is a hell of a football player that just need a home with a quarterback that can throw that thing. You know, he ain't going to be one of them dudes that, you know, he ain't going to be a great timing pattern receiver that's going, 5 yards and you curl at the 10-yard line, 20-yard line. Or, he going to slant, jailbreak screen, bubble screen, jet sweep, post corner routes, double moves, deep post routes, and 9 routes, man. That's what you're going to get. Be able to line them up in the slot and work the seams. I mean, it's a beautiful thing just to watch him work, man. He was very underrated with the Arizona Cardinals, man. Him and Carson Palmer formed a hell of a rapport. Obviously, Carson Palmer ended up retiring again, and he ain't coming back. And like I said before, it's a ton of value out there for the Lions, man. With Dante Fowler, with Bradley Roby, it's a ton of guys out there that can legitimately help the Lions out, and we'll be able to get there in the free agent spotlight. But you got other burners out there like Brashard Perriman, Dontrell Inman, Tyrell Williams from the San Diego Chargers. And I like a lot of them. You know, if they looking for a Pacific spot to assist Brandon Powell, Cole Beasley. But I'm telling you, John Brown, you know what I'm saying? John Brown is a guy that can come in there and start, for a lot of different teams. You know what I'm saying? He can get in there. And when Joe Flacco was playing, he was very effective, man. I'm trying to tell you. They got him listed as he should be a backup, but I'm telling you, he can do the thing quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like if your receiver like Galladay go down, he can do the 2 spot. It'll be a stretch to say he a number 1, but with his speed, if you don't double him or you don't account for him, or if you're gonna do a heavy run scheme like the Lions are planning to do, probably with Darrell Bevel. You go out there and you get the run game going with Kerryon Johnson, and you got Galladay out there, or if you got Jones out there and John Brown out there in the slot or out there with one of them, and you heavy with 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, you know what I'm saying, running back, you pounding it, and they bite, and they don't get hands on John Brown, and they look in the backfield looking for the play action, man, by the time they turn around, he gone. And I know a lot of guys like Deshaun Jackson, if he available for Tampa, but this guy is hungry. He's not going to quit on a team like Deshaun Jackson. He hungry to get paid. He one of the most underrated talents in NFL, man. It's because he ain't got his shot. Arizona ain't always had a great quarterback. Carson Palmer always pretty much been injured, and he a little sketchy with his accuracy, when he was playing. The Baltimore Ravens, him and Flacco had a really, really good hard part of the season. Flacco go down, Lamar Jackson come in running the option, wishbone, T offense, whatever they call it. So he don't really get those looks downfield. But you talking about a guy that can feel the need for the Lions, a guy that can get downfield. I planning on being a run-heavy offense. Play action. Don't get hands on John Brown. Peek in the backfield, and you lose sight of him, it's 6. It's 6. Everybody saying Lions need speed like Tyreek Hill. Hey, John Brown, he ain't Tyreek Hill in the speed category. But, man, he can take the top off the defense. Lions, cut myself off. Lions need home run, explosive players, man. They need hella speed on defense. That's why I pretty much favor Lawrence, Jadeveon Clowney over Trey Flowers for the Lions. They need speed on the defense, speed in the secondary. They need speed in the linebacker position, which they got with Davis, and they add Mosey. That's good money. But they need more speed offensively, and I think a home run hitting running back paired with Kerryon Johnson, maybe a rookie Tevin Coleman, and a home run hitting receiver would be exactly what the doctor ordered. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email. All my links in the description. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's there as well. Continue to share the videos. Let me know what you guys think about these free agent spotlights. Blessings to you and yours. One time for the one time.